Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Crash Bandicoot Warped. I'm PwnShop135. In the last episode, we took on Cortex for the third time, and we're not done yet. In fact, we're just getting started. Because defeating Cortex gets us our final power-up, the Speed Shoes. This we can run as fast as we want. I want to bring attention to the boss screen, which I've done. Got all 25 crystals. We're at 49%. We would be at 50% if I had that box gem from Orange Asphalt. Anyway, we got our powers. There's our gem count. Relics. That's going to be the main bone of contention for the rest of this game, is getting relics. Also, you can quickly jump through the stuff by just pressing triangle. So, yeah. Relics. We could have gotten these relics as early as our first completion of every level. Starting with Toad Village, or whatever level you start with. Basically, the relics are a time trial. Get there as fast as you can, beat the record, get a relic. Relics come in three forms. Sapphire, which is the bare minimum time. Gold, which is the fastest time with mistakes. And Platinum, which you won't get to see until the very end of the game, is developer times. Albeit everything is right perfect. But we're going to go ahead and start with Toad Village's time trial. Now, I am going to warn you guys, these episodes are going to be really short. Because these speed shoes make the whole process go quick. That is, if I don't botch it.
Crash, Coco, if you have already retrieved a levels crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the second time. This floating clock activates time trial mode. Grab it and the clock will start ticking. Race for the end to get the best time. But beware, some elements will change.
Now, as far as these sub-elements can change, he's basically referring to the boxes. But we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this. Now, you can run into the clock to start it, or you can be sneaky, and as long as you keep it on frame, snipe it to start it. Now, to activate the speed shoes, you just hold down R2 and move. There are no wobbles in time trials. Some of the boxes will change to number boxes. These number boxes will stop the clock for as long as the time display. The only other boxes are bad boxes. I'm not going to be aiming to get any of the times. I just want to get sapphires. Alright, got the gold. Yeah. Just pwn. Easy squeezy lemon peasy. You can tackle these early, but the ones that you want to do are ones that involve vehicles something like Toad Village or Boneyard, where Crash actually has to run through the level, you can't get it done unless you got speed. Just gonna hop in and just run through it without any sneakiness. If you start a time trial with Aku Aku, it's automatically destroyed whatever level he is at. So we're just going to run through this level, just a simple spin. Done with the last one. Not every level is going to be that easy. We're just going to do pwn spells backwards. So if you don't get the time needed for that big sapphire, you can restart the trial from here. One last thing I want to show before we move on is if you start a time trial, you can restart the time trial while in the level, so you don't have to run towards the exit, or botch or die, or go back to the warp room. In fact, one more thing I want to show is death has no consequence. You don't lose lives or anything. So we're going to go back to the warp room. Pressure. That was just enough to fill 10 minutes. All right. That's the one thing that's been a joy about editing these crash videos, is they're so short and sweet, I can just bang them out. Excuse you? Well, I'm just going to have to put some background music to this in post. So, it's going to do it for this episode of Crash 3, or Crash Warped, whatever. I don't know why my computer won't connect to my earbuds anymore. Gotta reset the computer. It's fantastic. Anyway, next time we're going to do time trial for Orient Express and Boneyard. Bone Drone. Anyway, see you guys next time.